Where y'all at? Where y'all been? Y'all been looking for me? Hey, well, here I go. What's up, everyone? Thank you guys so much for coming in. I truly appreciate you. I hope everyone is having a fantastic Saturday. Okay. As you come in, please hit the like button for your girl. I would truly appreciate it. And if you're new to my channel, then welcome. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn that post notification bell on all so that you can be notified every single time I post a video. Um, I'm really just checking in, y'all. Right now, I'm playing Block Blaster or whatever. I have the kids at the park and I'm just chilling. And I said, let me turn my camera on real quick and see what they doing. Hey guys, how are you? Thank you for coming in. I know I've been seeing a lot of comments like, where you been, yo? Yeah, kids go back to school day after Labor Day. We had orientation yesterday. Kids had to go get school IDs. They had to go get scheduled. We were school shopping, spending all my money. Okay, that's all they want is my money. Hey, Lady Taylor, I can't believe you said how I love Block Blessy. Yes, so me and my nephew, we've been playing the last couple of days. I even got my nephew with me, y'all. Oh my goodness, I got a house full of boys just yelling and screaming. Do I look tired? Do I look like I got a headache? Oh my God, I'm so tired of hearing mama, 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 TT, mama, TT, mama. Can we go? I must have run. So they said, can we go play basketball? I said, yes. They said, can we walk down the street? No, I'm going to take y'all to the park. So I took them to the park, y'all. And my husband, he out there playing basketball with them. So I'm in the car getting some me time. Okay? Because, oh my goodness. Hi, Nicole. How are you? Hey, Lisa. How's everyone's Saturday going? Thank y'all so much for tuning in with me. But I have a video coming up, y'all. My nephew, he is 7. He's 7. He's 7 years old. And the other day, me and him was playing Block Blaster together. And y'all, he shocked the heck out of me. Okay, like this little boy, he plays so well. He plays so well. You say the downtown used to have a good seafood buffet. Downtown, at the casino, Motor City Casino, they did. They don't have the seafood buffet no more. But me and him was playing Block Blaster yesterday, y'all. And he was doing so good. So his score was like 7,000 or something. So this is my score right here, y'all. The 14,694. His score, I had beat his score because he kept telling me, TT, I'm a go. You ain't going to beat me, this, that, and that. I said, I'm going to beat you. I promise you I'm going to beat you. So I beat him on the second try. And I was recording when I beat him. And he was like, you just hit 14,694. I said, dang, you know how to read that number? He's on some TT. I ain't stupid now. I'm a smart kid. I said, you know what, baby? You are a smart kid. You are a smart kid. Because there's a lot of kids that's older than you probably couldn't read that number. I'm just saying. And their parents will put them on the internet and tell us about it. I'm just saying, y'all. That's it. That's all. Hi, Jason. I just got grounded from my phone and I have it and my mom doesn't know. Oh, well, let me help. I'm going to help your mama because, see, I'm a parent myself. So go take that phone back to your mama and I'm going to block you from my channel because you shouldn't be on here. Hey, fake face. But how you guys' day going? It's 31 people in here. 13 likes. Thank y'all so much. I truly, truly appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. Welcome, welcome. So update me, y'all. What's going on, y'all? I really have not been on YouTube, like, and it feels good. Let me tell y'all, even if you are a content creator, or we said we appreciate you. I appreciate you too, Chris. Even if you are a content creator or you are just a supporter and a viewer, baby, let me tell you, make sure y'all taking mental breaks because it is nothing like a good mental break, a reset. Okay, you have to reset. Okay, I'm talking about the last couple days. I have been on the phone all day long. I'm on a phone, a laptop, a tablet, a computer. I'm looking at camera screens, the monitors and stuff all day long. And I'm talking about to the point where, like, babe, my eyes was hurting. My head was hurting. So I was like, okay, it's time for me to take a break. So it was no phones, nothing. My husband was answering all the phones and everything. Hey Mama 3, how are you? Hey Bentley. You said, what? How excited would you be if I donated $500? I dare you, Bentley. Bentley, it's funny because you be in a lot of other chats that I go into and I watch, and you always leave that comment and they tell you the same thing. I dare you. But I believe in you. One of these days, you're going to actually donate $500 to a supporter because you keep saying it. You just manifesting it until you have it to support, to donate it, right? I want to be your husband. Oh no, my husband cannot be replaced. He's irreplaceable. You say, my baby day, can you shout me out? Say happy birthday, Nikki. If it's really your birthday, happy birthday, Nikki. I'm wishing you many, many more blessed birthdays to come. You said, I get paid tomorrow and I'll start donating everybody $100 if they were respectful to me. I don't be seeing people being disrespectful to you. I wasn't disrespectful to you. I just said, I dare you. Why you think people be being disrespectful to you? Because they be calling your bluff? Guess, hey, did you go to homecoming in high school, y'all? So, I did, y'all. I went to every dance. I went to my 7th grade dance. I went to my 8th grade dance. I went to homecoming in the 9th, 10th, 11th. And then 12th grade, I went to prom. I was supposed to go to 11th grade prom with someone as well, but I didn't go because I just didn't want to, like, I wanted to do it one time, and I wanted to do it my senior year. Can we see the photos? I can show some photos. I also used to be in ROTC. I told you guys that the other day. And I have been to the military ball multiple times, y'all. Multiple times. I don't know. When I get the... Can we kiss? No, you cannot. Y'all are weird. I've never in my life worked in fast food. I can probably show some photos. I can show some photos. It's just people be weird on here, man. People will get to searching your high school and doxing you and showing all your information. It's like, damn, whatever you want to know, just ask me. I'll tell you. You said, I know you were fly. Thank you. But yes, I did. I think that is something that every kid should experience. Homecoming, prom, and stuff like that. So I have a question, since I have a... Yeah, I'm calling y'all weird. What up, though, Brody? How are you? Richie is in the building. What's good, bro? Thank you so much for coming in. I hope you are having a great weekend. I hope all is well with you. Guess what? Brother, guess what? Your girl ain't going off on nobody today. Nope. You say you way better than you could wear. Thank you. Say, what's your favorite pie? Apple pie. That's it. That's all. I'm not going off on nobody today, Richie. Richie be like, every time I come in, sis, you be going off. Nope, not today. Jason, you shut up. You want me to go off. I'm going to block you. Back the fuck up. Damn. Let me just remove you. Oh, y'all ain't seen me on here almost, 3-4 days? Oh, wait a minute. See, do we got to fight, y'all? Do I need to wrap my hair all the way up? Because I will wrap my hair up, like, for real. Somebody just asked me to run the ones with them. I'm really not the 1, 2, or the 3, because we can run the ones. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, man. You see, mine's a cream pie. I don't like cream pies. I don't like Boston cream pies. I don't like German chocolate cakes. I like lemon cakes. And I said, you are free. Happy birthday, Megan. You say weekend is going amazing as can be. I hope your weekend is going great, sis. I was like, hey, let's go. Keeping the calm composure, though. I'm proud of you. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate you. Yes, Brody, I am doing well. Weekend has been fantastic. I got a lot of stuff that I have to do tomorrow, but just taking care of the kids this week and stuff, getting them all ready and prepared for school, trying to get them back on this sleep schedule. I'm about to get to hide game controllers and everything, okay? Because for some reason, these kids don't like to sleep, y'all. I said, man, why don't y'all like to sleep? Y'all scared y'all gonna miss something? And I need them to hurry up and go to school because, baby, the more they stay home, the more they spend my money. And I'm tired of it. Like, they just asked me, can we go to Red Lobster? I said, sure. We went to Red Lobster. Y'all, they ordering all type of shit. Then sit there and drink 2 glasses of pop before their food came. And then didn't even want to finish eating their food. What are you doing? Why am I paying $35, $45 for a kid's meal? I should have told that lady up front, yes, I need a kid's menu. Then they all would have been crying. But that's okay. We packed that shit up and I told them. They said, you cooking tonight? Do y'all kids do this? I need to know. Do y'all kids eat and then while they eat, they asking you what you're going to cook for later? Like, why is they already planning for a meal for later? Like, how are you eating food and you thinking about food? You say, shut the fuck up. They will eat you. Man, they will eat you out of house and a home. For real. Mm-hmm. And, oh my, hey, Rosie, how are you? Thank you so much for coming in. Don't let them be playing video games. Like, they're going to eat all day long. Went grocery shopping for them and everything. Bought a whole bunch of snacks and the things that I know that they wanted. All night, y'all. I just hear people creeping down the stairs. Hear people creeping in my kitchen. What are y'all doing? Getting a popsicle. Then, I know this not only in my house. This got to be something on TikTok. Okay? This got to be something on TikTok. Hey, Janet. You said, oh, never mind. I think kids start school in September. Yeah, mine start the day after Labor Day. Like, is this a new thing on TikTok? Every time I open up my shelf, y'all, if the snacks is empty, they turn the box backwards. Like the box ain't never been opened before, and it be an empty box. Who does that? Then I opened up the freezer this morning to go check and see how many popsicles they ate. And all the popsicle boxes is flipped upside down like it ain't never been open. But I know it was open because I opened up the boxes and gave y'all the popsicles. And then when I pull the box up, it's not one popsicle in there. I bought them 3 popsicles. They had Spider-Man, they had SpongeBob, and they had those trolley thingies or whatever. All of them was gone, y'all, in one night. And then they tried to fool me. You said they some pros turning the boxes backwards. I said, y'all ain't doing nothing but tricking yourself. All that's going to do is, at the end of the day, what's up, baby?
You want to see me block Johnny?
No.
I did.
No way.
Ask him.
You're sweating hard, baby. Say what's up to you two. Say what up, dude.
What's up?
No, you ain't about to be all in my camera with your sweaty stuff. I love your hair.
I blocked Johnny.
Okay. They say, what up, Doe, baby? What up, Doe? You thirsty?
Yeah.
Here, I got some waters in the trunk. Go ahead. You say last time they something. Yes, and I'm like, y'all, if y'all hide the fact that everything is gone, when you actually want a snack, a juice, popsicles, or anything, you're not gonna get it because it's gone. And I can't replace it because I'm thinking that it's still full boxes. They do it with the popsicles, the Pop-Tarts, everything. It's got to be something on YouTube. Who taught these kids how to do that? You said, I hate that. Or they empty cartons or oranges. Juices in the fridge. Yes. All of the fruit cups. Like, I go to Sam's Club and I buy the cases of fruit cups. And I'll put some in the refrigerator. And then I'll leave the box with still some in there. And then I'll put them down below or whatever, right? Like in the drawer. I'll come back, y'all, to go refill the refrigerator with ones that's still in there. It's just an empty box in there. Like, y'all don't want me to replace the stuff? Y'all don't want me to buy no more fruit cups? You don't want nothing else to drink? Like, what the heck? These folks crazy. He said I used to have to hide snacks in the trunk. Oh my god, that's what my husband do. When we going grocery shopping, he be like, "Babe, we not taking all this in the house." So he'll leave like he'll take one case of like juices or chips and stuff in the house, and then the rest he'll leave in the car, or he'll hide it in the garage. Like you have to. These kids savages, man. I'm glad he got them over there working out. Because they going to go home, get in the shower, and they going to bed, y'all. We've been out all day long. Hey, Regina. How are you, Queen? Thank you so much for coming in. What's up? What's up? I just came on here for a little bit with y'all. Aw, hi, Shanique. How are you, Queen? Thank you so much for coming in.
Good evening, Mommy. How can I help?
Shut up, Siri. Don't be calling me Mommy. What's wrong with Siri? She just be popping up out of nowhere. Y'all hear her? Good evening, Mommy. Don't be talking to me. You said last night I saw you got to get that trunk with that lock and lock them snacks up, sis. I used to, let me tell you, I used to hide them in my room. But then that was bad business for myself because now I ain't got to get up out the bed or get up out the room and walk into the kitchen and, or, you know, down into the pantry and stuff. So they was too close to me. So I had to remove them from my room. You said, "Oh, I honestly do not believe in the food hiding." No, and like even in our house, like the kids, they don't have to ask us for nothing, and they know that. Like, and that's why they just run through stuff. Like people tell me all the time, but I was never brought up like that. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't have to ask, can we have something to drink or something to eat or a snack? Like my parents bought it, and my dad was always like, "Hey, we bought it for you to eat it. You know, don't overdo it. Make sure you share with your siblings and stuff, but it's here for you to eat." So we never had to ask for stuff, and my kids know that they don't have to ask. Like even my nephews, they friends, people just come to our house, like they just wash. They know to wash their hands. Rule in my house: if you come in my kitchen, don't go into nothing, my refrigerator or none of my food without washing your hands. So they know to wash their hands and they can get whatever they want. But we don't make the kids ask for anything, and that's why they just run through everything. Hey Monica, how are you, Queen? Thank you so much for coming in. Say love the hair. Thank you, boo. You say, girl, they shooting folks in the hospital now. I'm gonna tell y'all a story about that, okay? Hey Nisha, how are you, Queen? Thank you so much for coming in. You said my mom had a closet with a key where she had extra snacks, but I used to pick the lock with a bobby pin when I was a kid. Oh wow. You said, have you ever tried to no, I pray that you don't either, ME. Oh, that's not the way you want to go out, okay? Hey Time, what up though? Hi Allison. Terry Dow in the building. What up, though, King? Thank you so much for coming in. He said, "Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah, just go get it." I guess it boils down to the upbringing. Oh yeah, like that's something that we do not do. Like, and honestly, like even today, we took the kids to the what you call it, bulk food. And it's like, you know, where they have like the seasonings and all type of variety of snacks and stuff like that. And we just let them buy a whole bunch of snacks and the different things that they want. And we told them like, okay, do we have to portion this out? Like, don't eat all of the sugar and the candy or you're going to make yourself sick. They just kept eating it. And then one of them was like, "Oh, I feel so sick." That's the consequences when you don't listen. Like, wrap it up and then have some for later. I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. You say, then I got caught. Got in trouble and never did it again. See, I never did that. Like, I have never stole anything in my life, y'all. Never stole, like, snacks or anything. I did used to trick my brothers them. So, I would get the better kind of candy or whatever. I used to get the candy with like a whole bunch of different stuff. Like if it was like 10 in the pack, nowadays it's like 6 or 4. But I get stuff where I could like break it and share and stuff. And then I would make them, if they wanted my stuff, they would have to give me some of their stuff. And then I would give them a little bit of my stuff. But I had like the mini packages and I'd be like, nope, you got to give it to me this much or this. Same thing with annihilators. Like, I would buy a whole bunch of annihilators, and instead of giving them a whole pack of annihilators, I would open up my annihilator, and they would get one annihilator for a piece of their candy. That's why I'm in business. That's why my businesses go good now, y'all. Okay, it's supply and demand. Okay, I used to get what they wanted, and I had the supply, and they wanted the demand, and I fulfilled the demand. And I used to charge them too, because we had allowances. So I would save my candy, and then I will take their money, and they would buy candy from me or whatever. And then I just hit the penny store back up, while I wait till the ice cream man come, and then he get him 50 cents. And he used to be like, come with like a little grocery bag, and he'll fill my grocery bag up with fruities, and then I just sell it to my brothers later, y'all. I always was out here getting money, baby. Hi, Makita. Hey, shopper girl. You say, she's in my house. Snack time was at 8 p.m. If you ate, grab yours. By 8:15, the kitchen was closed. You know, it's funny because how many of y'all came from the generation you know when the kitchen was closed? Baby, when mama went in that kitchen and sprayed down, washed that sink and that counter down, and you smelled that pants on that bleach, and she folded that towel up and laid it across the kitchen sink. Kitchen is closed. Don't come in here asking for nothing. Okay? It's time for bed. Yes, washing the hands is a must. Can I say good evening, love? I am new here. Just wanted to say hi. You are a very beautiful young lady, and your braids got good. What is your name, if you don't mind me asking? Hello, welcome to my channel, Kenneth. Thank you so much for coming in. I truly appreciate you. My name is Yo-Yo. Please make sure to turn that bell on all so you can be notified every single time I post a video. Time say real talk. You knew when that kitchen was closed. Especially when you see her mopping out. Because she gonna start from inside the kitchen. But when she mopping out the kitchen, who you better not step on the floors. Baby, that was an ass whooping waiting to happen. You better not step on no... You step on her floors that she just mopped. I ain't want no smoke, okay? But let me go back to Regina. So yes, here in Michigan, y'all, at Henry Ford Hospital yesterday, it was a guy that walked into the hospital, y'all, and went in the basement and unalived his ex-wife. I say this all the time. I never understood or anything like that. And y'all, let me go ahead. This video is covered under copyright section 107 of the disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer section 107, Copyright Act 1976, allowance made for fair use. It allows us to talk about this for education purposes only, and entertainment purposes only. Things that I say in this video is allegedly, and I don't want anyone to go out their way to harass anyone, dislike anyone, or anything like that. So yes, y'all, and I'm looking because I got the kids outside and they all running around at the park. I gotta keep an eye on my babies, okay? Even though my husband is over there, he got one son playing basketball, football, they just everywhere. Okay. So yes, y'all, he went into the hospital, and you are nasty. Let me help you find yourself something to do. He went into the hospital, y'all. They got this man face on camera, everything. You see him. Went in there, unalived his ex-wife, okay? Then he left. They already knew what kind of car he was. They put it out on the news, everything like that. It's crazy because his car that he had, he actually parked it. It was like really, really close to a neighbor, not a neighbor, family members of mine. And I seen the area, so I called them, and they like, yes, his helicopters over here, police, everything. It was like, I just got home and I seen the car, and I was taking the food in there, and I was about to call the police because I'm like, this car looked like the police, that the car that they've been showing on the news. So they said before they can even get a chance to call the police or whatever, police swamped the area. So they thought he was going to be in that area. Well, the car was on the west side of Detroit, but they actually found him sometime, I think late last night, which would have been early morning today. Hey, Crystal Coachman, how are you? Early morning today, they found him on the east side of Detroit. You saying I seen a man ran in Walmart and stabbed everybody in Michigan too. Yep, that was in Traverse City. So remember I told y'all for my birthday I was supposed to be going up to Traverse City, and then I was also supposed to be going to a resort. So I ended up going to a resort with my husband or whatever, but I didn't end up going to Traverse City because the weekend that we were supposed to be going to Traverse City, was the stabbing incident at Walmart's. What's crazy is the Walmart's was really like maybe 5-10 minutes from the hotel because we was gonna be staying off of the water. These folks is crazy. I say this all the time. If you are in a relationship with somebody, even if you are in a DV relationship, baby, you have to get out. And when you get out, you got to get out and you got to go far, far away. Because it's a lot of people out here in this world. They are nuts. And they feel like if I can't have you, nobody can have you. I don't want nobody to love me that much. Okay? Please don't love me that much to feel like you got to take my life. Like, baby, I'm just not for you. Okay, maybe it's somebody else that's out here for you, but I'm not for you. And the same thing, you're just not for me. If it's get that serious, just go and just regroup. Okay, find yourself, love yourself, so that you are able, and heal, please heal, so that you are able to love somebody else or allow someone else to love you. But as my granny used to say all the time, and me and my aunt, we was on the phone today and we was talking about this. I am doing amazing. Thank you so much for coming in. Hey, Zara. Me and my aunt was on the phone today and we was talking about this. And my granny used to say it all the time. We did not come in this world together. So therefore, we don't have to leave this world together. Okay? If it didn't work out, then baby, it just didn't work out. You go your way, and I'm going to go my way. And that's it. That's all. Hey, Ronnie, how are you? Thank you so much for coming in. Hey, Keita, how are you? Thank you so much for coming in. But, yes, both of those incidents did happen here in Michigan. That was at Henry Ford Hospital yesterday, and then the other incident, the stabbing at Walmart, was here in Michigan also, but it was more so towards the UP up in Traverse City. Honestly, y'all, if I reported on everything that goes around over here, y'all would be like, damn, y'all. Like, baby, it goes down in the D. Shit, I be scared myself sometimes. So I'm always looking around, y'all. Be scared too. These folks crazy. Regina said, we had that happen in the hospital. I worked at the man allowed his wife and himself. That's not the first time. If y'all remember the incident, it was earlier this year. The guy, it made the news too. The guy, he went to, was that Beaumont? The guy, that was Beaumont. No, the guy that waited for, he put a wig on his head and waited for the girl to leave out and he kidnapped her. Yeah, okay, so that was Beaumont Dearborn, I believe. It was Beaumont Dearborn. So the guy, he put a wig on, dressed like a woman, waited for his ex-girlfriend. She broke up with him. They say he had been stalking her. She put a PPO on him. She kept calling the police. She was telling the whole family everything, like he was crazy. This probably was like maybe 5 months ago, 4 to 5 months ago. And she was saying that, she was really scared. Hold on one second, y'all. So it was like maybe 4 or 5 months ago. She left out the job. He was stalking her at work. She was working at the hospital. She left out the job, y'all. He was hiding on the side of her car with a wig on. He kidnapped her, put her in her own car, took her somewhere, and unalived her. Then he hid her body, wouldn't tell them where her body and stuff was, went back to her house, destroyed her house, everything, made it seem like she was there in the house, but she wasn't in the house. What's crazy is, y'all, the freaking boy or whatever, I kind of knew but didn't know, but he was like, grew up around the family and stuff. And I told him, my brother called me, I said, this fool been crazy all his life. He like, I know. I don't know why he even had a girlfriend, but they say it's somebody out here for everybody. But he was crazy all his life, y'all. I'm talking about he was one of them type of people that he would go stand in the corner by himself and just stare. He was crazy.
You talking about the guy who put on that wig?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I didn't. Well, let me see.
Detroit has some crazy people.
Where is my... Where the tablet just went? You just took the tablet?
You just had it.
Y'all, this man playing games with me.
No, here.
I knew you took that tablet off my lap. Where my laptop? You said Candy said, I know, right? There was a guy at Beaumont, Correll Troy, who shot his co-worker friend in the parking garage. And now Candy, and that was just a couple of months ago too. Like, it be a lot of stuff that happens at these hospitals, and it's so crazy because me and my aunt, we was talking or whatever. You said that guy in Michigan was calm and dressed nice on camera. That's how they always be. But for those of you that work in the medical field, that have worked in the hospital before, you probably will agree with me on this or whatever. And I know each state and everything is different. But here in Michigan, when I tell y'all, it is so hard to get in the hospital through the ER. You guys to go through the ER. You have to tell them who your loved one is. They want to know how many people are already back there. They're limited to maybe 1 or 2 visitors. They want to know your relationship, this, that, and the other. Then they don't just buzz you back. Not all the time. Sometimes they will, but not all the time will they just buzz you back. Sometimes they want to walk you back to the room. You know what I'm saying? Like, security is high. Okay, it's high security in the emergency room. They checking everything. Okay. Why is not like that on the floors? We have metal detectors in the hospital. Some like our hospitals, downtown Detroit, we do have metal detectors in the emergency room. In the emergency room, it's metal detectors. But when you come through the main lobby, so even at Henry Ford Hospital where this happened, in the emergency room, it's metal detectors. In the main lobby, is no metal detectors. You just walk in through the main lobby, east or west lobby, and then you just go to the elevators and go up to any floor, any room you want. Make that make sense? Why is it so much security to get through the emergency room, but it's not no security really to get through the hospital? I don't understand. Metal detectors and ID I asked for. You say, but what about the main entrance, girl? They're a little too lax. But, and that's what I'm saying. The main entrance is like, okay, y'all have these little fake ass rental cop security guards that's sitting there at the main entrance. Most of the time, they not gonna say shit to you if you don't say shit to them. Sometimes they might ask you, depending on what hospital you at, they might be like, oh, who you here visiting, this, that, and other. Most of the time, you just gonna walk right past them. They gonna be like, you know the room? Yup. Keep on going. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. He said we will have people drop off GSW at emergency room door. And people all the time, like even right now, I don't feel like it is. I feel like it's unsafe, and I feel like at the hospital, some of you may agree, some of you may disagree with me, but I feel like even in the hospital or whatever, hospitals, schools, because even at my son's schools, like they sent out this thing last year and they was like, okay, Jeffrey, you trying it, I wish you would. They had sent out these letters last year or whatever, and it was like no kids can get Uber Eats, because last year my son and them, they had a couple incidents at their school where they had to go and shut down. One incident, it was a knife found in the hallway and nobody wanted to claim the knife, this, that, and other, so they called the police, the dogs, and everything like that. Everyone don't come by EMS, right? So they shut the school down. They instantly notified the parents, like, if our school is going to shut down, emails, everything instantly goes out or whatever. Yes, I am. So they was like, that was one incident. Another incident, something had happened or whatever at the school. It was 2 boys had got into it, and the boy had started making threats. It happened in the morning time at breakfast. He started making threats and stuff that he was going to go home and get his father's pow. He knew where it was. He knew how to load it. He told them all the steps, this, that, and other. And one of the staff members heard him, and they called the police, put the school on lockdown, this, that, and other. Called the police, notified all the parents what was going on or whatever. My son, he had already texted me like, Mom, so-and-so up here, because my son said the boy was like weird anyway. And he was like, so-and-so up here making threats, come get me. He was like, because he crazy. Like all the kids already was saying they thought he was going to do something. and really pissed me off because they did notify the parents and everything like that. And I ended up going to pick my son up that morning. Okay, I'm talking about school haven't even started yet. Pick my son up that morning and everything. He went back. That was on a Friday. He went back to school that Monday. Why did school go back on lockdown and the little boy actually brought the pow pow to school on Monday? Why did they only give him a warning on Friday? Because they said that he said it out of anger. He didn't really mean it. So they didn't want to take any discipline actions, and they just wanted to give him a warning. But then on Monday, the little girl seen it in his book bag that morning. The lunchroom ran, screaming and hollering. They called the police and the dogs, and they found it. He tried to go run and hide it in his gym room, locker room, and they found it in the gym room. You say that is the way it is at our hospital here as well. Metal detectors for the ER, but not anywhere. But the thing is, like you said, not everybody come through the ER. Not everybody come through EMS. And not everybody is admitted. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. You said I worked in the emergency room when they brought in Amanda Berry. Gina discussed the kidnapping girl, the black guy found in the house. What? Stephanie said lawsuit. Stephanie, when I tell you I went up there, baby, yesterday was orientation because last year, the last day of school, it was an incident and it like really pissed me off because they claim they have cameras and stuff in the lunchroom. Okay, if you have cameras in the lunchroom, then y'all need to take care of the issue at hand. So I told you guys before, like I buy my son like expensive stuff and whatever. And he was the first time he was in lunch, which was like a couple weeks prior to the incident of the last day of school. He was in lunch. Some kids started a big old food fight or whatever. A whole bunch of kids got their stuff messed up, clothes and everything. Well, I was mad as hell because this chocolate milk and these drinks and stuff is not about to come out my son's essential shirt. It was a white shirt. I'm mad as hell. I done spent all this money and y'all sitting here like, oh, well, what do you want us to do? We offer him something out of lost and found, or we can give him a school shirt. Do he want a school merchandise? I don't want that shit. We already done bought that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was mad as hell about that or whatever. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Yada, yada, yada. We had a conversation. A couple weeks later, before the last day of school, it was instant. I actually was on live stream. My son called me and I had ended my live stream. I had to go to the school. And he was already, like, my son was real quiet. So it's the last day of school and the kids is over there. They playing and stuff. And I guess they start, like, throwing drinks and food again. Well, one of the boys or whatever snatched my son's slushie or whatever and tried to sling it at another kid and it slung back on him too or whatever. So him and my son have words or whatever. My son like, first of all, you shouldn't have been snatching my stuff or whatever, and then it wouldn't have never happened. Like, he wasn't trying to hear nothing else. If you hadn't never snatched my drink, he was trying to explain that he didn't have nothing to throw at the other kid. Well, my son is not that kid that is like confrontational, and he's not going to like, he's not a fighter and he's not going to argue, but he's that kid that's like, give me space. Like, don't get up in my space. The little boy got all up in my son's face and he pushed my son, and that was the wrong thing that he should have done. He shouldn't have never touched him, because he know once someone physically put their hands on you, then yeah, you're going to defend yourself. And that's exactly what he did. And so he stood his grounds and they couldn't believe it. And they was like, oh my God, but did it really have to go there? Yes, it did have to go there, because he physically touched my son. And my son was just mad because he was just saying like, which is not funny, because I do explain to my son that not everyone is fortunate as you. But my son was pissed off because he was like, they can play that game. They wear this little Walmart stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't care about their little $6.99, $7.99 shirts and pants. I care about my clothes. He was like, my stuff is expensive. They stuff is not expensive. He was like, I'm not playing them type of games. Like, I'm tired of my clothes getting messed up because you're not going to keep replacing them, which I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So I understood where my child was coming from or whatever. But he was like, Mom, he said, I don't care. He was talking. I was letting him talk. I wasn't even arguing with him no more. He said, but when he got up and he walked up in my face trying to show off and he pushed me, he was like, I just responded. I said, you did right, baby. You did right. And so you saying they was missing. It was missing for a long time and was in the basement of a guy's house. Around the corner from the hospital was a big case. He had impregnated one girl, so she had a 5-year-old when she came out. Oh my goodness. Castro was his name. I registered him at the hospital. He had these girls for years. It's a book about it. I'm gonna look that up, Regina. That is nuts. That is nuts. That's the same thing with the incident with the, I mess her last name up all the time, y'all. Danny's Salickety, something like that. And they was her body was missing for a long time, and it was looking for her. You say I read all of the books they wrote too. They was looking for her for a long time, and then her boyfriend allegedly, like, I guess, chopped her up and put her around in like Hines Park and inside a garbage bag. It was nuts. It was nuts. Hold on one second. You said I just went from a large hospital to their sister county hospital, and it's night and day security. Anyone can bring anything into the small little hospital. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, the security is not. I'm actually about to screenshot that because I want to look them up, Regina. The security is not good at all in the hospital, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, y'all, a lot of times, have you ever? Okay, because I don't want to, violate HIPAA and stuff. But you say yes, Sandra, you on the line. It was one incident. We calling security, because we had a patient where we had to sedate them because they was like very, very violent, and just like we couldn't control them, and the regular restraints wasn't working, so we had to like medically sedate them. Well, we had to call security. We calling security, y'all. Security never answered the phone. Me and another nurse, we go down there, we go to security. The freaking security is in their sleep. We had to wake the security guard up. Like snoring sleep. Like if he had sleep apnea and all. The other security guard, because it was supposed to be 2 of them in there with the cameras and stuff. The other one was supposed to be patrolling, and then he come inside, and then they take turns of patrol. The other one was outside in the damn car sleep. What the hell y'all here for? Y'all can't even protect us. What y'all here for? So you say this whole channel is one big 633. Matt, if it is, let me help you find something to do, because I won't want you to be part of it. You say our security will sit around and try to hit on the neck. They do that too. They do that too. It's something about, I don't know, I feel like plants in the hospital, working with men in hospitals and in the plants, is gross. All they do is flirt. Something about a woman in scrubs, men lose their mind. Something about a woman working in a factory with men lose their mind. Why is that? Hey, things worth knowing. How are you, Queen? Thank you so much for coming in. Say thank you for starting back on my email. You're welcome, Crystal. Yes, I do. I respond back instantly on my emails, because my emails, I have some of my emails set up as to my phone, so they come through as text messages. You say Lucy and they be sleeping too on night shifts. All them, I used to love night shifts, but let me tell you something. I worked on 2 different floors. One floor I wouldn't have even had a chance to go to sleep. The other floor I wouldn't have trust falling asleep, because sometimes I switch floors and I dealt with a lot of unstable patients. I wouldn't dare fall asleep and maybe one of them get up out that damn bed and I don't hear that siren going off and they be standing over me. Hell no. Hey, Favor, how are you? Thank you for coming in. What, Regina? Regina said they would have X with the nurses on the closed unit. I seen CNA since '93. I never went to sleep exactly. I've never fell asleep in a hospital. Like, even when I work midnights, when I got off, I'll sleep that whole day, but I'll be good. I'm telling you, I would never. Have I ever fell asleep at work? I don't think I ever fell asleep at work before. Not that I recall, but I guarantee you never in no hospital. Say not the car room. You say they do, they be having sex. That is crazy. People are only gonna do what you allow them to do, and that's why a lot of these people be wondering why they don't got no type of respect, or people don't give them no type of respect, because it's like, you so easy. You so easy. Somebody say, hey beautiful, hey gorgeous, you like, oh, he like me, oh, he's flirting. And now it's like every single day you just want to be smiling and cheesy, and then you gonna just keep coming on to them, and then it's gonna be like, boom. You say he couldn't wait till he got home. That's nasty. What up though, Johnny YOLO? Thank you so much for coming in. I hope you're having a great, blessed day. I'm good, Lucas. How are you? Thank you so much for coming in. I hope you are having a great, blessed day. You saying, why do folks always do stabbing in Walmarts out of all places? I don't know. Walmarts, movie theaters, everything. You said, I work second shift. Everything went down on the second shift. No administration there. Yeah, I work the graveyard shift. You say, I be doing doubles. Like, how I be too tired to drive home. What time was second shift? Sometimes, so we used to have to do 12-hour shifts. So, at first I started off working second shift, where I work from 7 in the afternoon to 7 in the morning, and then I switched and I started working 11 at night to 11 a.m. Are you old? Do I look old? 3 units, 11:30. You say, man, I could do the night shift because I always fall asleep. I'm a day person. Night is for sleeping, and the day is for working, in my opinion. You know, people used to tell me all the time. I used to work with this nurse named Simone. I used to love working with her too. That was my ride or die, like, for real. Me and her was locked in. And she used to say that all the time. She's always not off and stuff. I'd be like, girl, how do you fall asleep up in here? And she'd be like, girl, my body just automatically just shut down. Like, my body know that it's nighttime and I'm supposed to be asleep. Like, she would be writing, and then you would just see her pen just going. And I bet you when them doctors used to come in to read our reports, they used to be like, what the fuck is this? That pen would just be going. I'd be like, wake up. Like, you sleep? Like, girl, you better get your ass up. You said, as an RN of over 10 years, I am fortunate to have never experienced anything crazy. I work mostly midnights. My colleagues were very professional towards me. I never felt uncomfortable. That is what's up. You gotta be too busy for. You know what? It's crazy because Candy, I remember, oh my goodness, y'all. Working in the hospital was one of the reasons why I was just like, I need something different. Like, I needed a change, because I used to experience so many things, like, even with the nurses or like the doctors just always lying to patients, telling them they're gonna be back tomorrow at a certain time, or they're gonna do this, or we're gonna discharge you, but then they tell the nurse, and then we know that they're not gonna get discharged. So now these people is mad at us, or they're gonna tell these people, oh, okay, I'm gonna put an order in this for this medication, knowing that this person, you're not gonna give this person this medication because you know this is the only reason why they here for this medication or whatever. And it's like, it was the lies. And then you had some of the nurses that really wasn't there for the job. They hated their job, but they loved their pay or whatever. And then you had other nurses that, like, really didn't want to do shit. They literally felt like all they supposed to do And you said I met LeBron James when I worked in the emergency room. That's what's Regina. I would love to do an interview with you one day because you know a lot of big people and famous people. You have came across a lot of people. Um, I it was some nurses that was like only there for the money and they didn't really want to do nothing. They just felt like they only supposed to like pass the med, write in the book, and that's it. Like that's it. They didn't want to check on their patients. They didn't want to see their patients maybe twice that whole shift. When they first get there, hey, my name is so and so, write their name on the board, boom, that's it. And then when they about to leave, they go in there, peek on them, and leave or whatever. And they always ask you like you already got your own team, but then they want you to go check on one of their patients too. And then you have some of the the CNAs or whatever, and they be lazy as hell or whatever and don't want to do shit. So it's like, what are you here for? Most of them was only there for the check. Like I even had some CNAs, like if the patient would like make them mad or do something they didn't like, then they'll be like, oh, I'm not bathing this one. Oh, they better feed their own self. Or like they'll do like messed up stuff to these patients. I even had a nurse, like she ended up losing her license or whatever because shit, I wasn't about to get in trouble. I wasn't about to lose my license. The other girl felt the same way or whatever. And so they had already knew when this person was there, patients still complaining about their meds, saying that they was in pain and stuff. And every time it was her patient, the patient will be like in crazy pain. I'm talking about this, like we on the surgical floor. People done did like hip transplants and knee surgery and all type of stuff. And she wasn't giving these people their medication or whatever. Let me say, oh, safely filled. I know her. And so one day, one of the head nurses was there, and we had already knew that they was watching her. So they kind of like set her up. And so I called off that day. I called off, and another lady we called off, so she had to work with 2 other people from another floor, which was like older people, and we knew they was going to tell. Baby, why they find her in the med room? She did OD on patient stuff or whatever. She already used to be in there hot as hell. So of course you OD in the hospital. They take you downstairs. They run your blood work. They done found so much shit in her system. Y'all, she lost everything. She lost everything. You say my internet said I know too much. I should write a book. You should, Regina. You should write a book. We say this is craziness. That's fine, Tony. Thank you, Koofy. You said I met Johnny Cash, Sally Fields. They were patients. Met a lot of folks. That's what's up. He said he always has said it was his leg hurting. Your hair is great, sister. Thank you, Nas. Where do you stay, new friend? I'm from the United States. He said, girl, I worked at Grady. Now it is a mess after COVID. The intensive pain went away was COVID. Did not go away. But I also have a personal care business and I have famous clients like stole money. What, Regina? Regina, you should write a book. You in Vakita. That's something, Vakita. You should do story time on your channel one day. You should do story time. And you don't have to even say names if you don't want to. You said I took care of him until a year before he died. Wow. Yeah, you should do story time and just talk about your experience and stuff like that. That would be very, very nice. And while we're talking about live streams, guys, if you are not and you are interested in joining Yo-Yo Streaming University, it is coming September 1st. It is a $36 channel donation. We will be streaming. We will be dropping long form content. We'll be doing challenges, shorts. I have so much to offer, so much to teach you. It is a $36 channel donation or whatever. At the end, there will be prizes for those that compete in Streaming University. It's getting dark. These kids about to go. compete in streaming university or whatever. It is a way for you to network, build your community, grow your channel, get up out your comfort zone, everything, okay? And you have a chance for 30 consecutive days to work side by side with your girl Yo-Yo. So if you're interested, no matter if you are a channel member or you're thinking about starting, no matter if you have a channel or you're thinking about starting a channel, send me an email at entertainmentyouLove@gmail.com. I would love to work side by side with you. It's only a couple of spots left. He said, I was on the seat of the color purple I made Steven's as well as. What? See, you got a lot of content, and this is like stuff that y'all probably don't even be thinking about as content creators. But believe it or not, baby, storytime storytime videos and live streams, they do really well. Your parents ain't gonna be able to see you grow. You keep coming in my chat with that bullshit. Complain about everything. I just seen some lightning, y'all. I just seen some lightning. Yep, I see my husband gathering them up. He don't even know. Running these boys, baby, they gonna get in this car. Now, we just left Red Lobster. They gonna swear they hungry all over again. I'm gonna make their ass some sandwiches. I don't even know her from Forrest Gump and Miss Doubtfire. I used to love Miss Doubtfire. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much. 76 likes, 46 of y'all still in here watching. Thank you so much for gifting me the jewels. I truly appreciate you. My cousin is Thelma. Bernadette from Good Time. Get out of here, Regina. Regina, when can I interview you? You can do story time on my channel. I did. I went to Red Lobster. We took the boys and stuff to Red Lobster. I'm on live. Say hi to YouTube. Just say what's up. My son said tell y'all he said hey. Yes, it was so good. It was so good. So good. Y'all ready to go?
Yep.
Y'all missing one. Where's the little one at? Come on, little boy. Come on. You say, what did you get? I had shrimp today, y'all. I had the shrimp scampi, the walt shrimp, and the shrimp linguine. That's what I had. If you go into the house, do not run across that street without him. Hold his hand, look both ways, and I will meet you guys at the house.
Okay.
I'm not playing. Do not leave him. Cross the street with him. Denzel new movie is so good, yo. What is it called? My sister-in-law just told me about some movie called Whoa or something like that. She said it's really, really good too. I was gonna try. You say your house must be close. Yes, it's only 2 blocks down. We at the neighborhood park. They wanted to walk up here by themselves. Get this water off my car. And all of y'all stay together. Hold his hand. Hold his hand.
Come on, cousin.
Pink is your color. Thank you, Chantelly. I appreciate you. Say, yo, I'm coming to Streaming University. I gotta just start investing more in my channel. Yes, I would love to have you. Send me an email anytime you love. I will give you a spot. It is like, I want to say, there was only 36 seats available. I think it's like 25. I got a couple people that's marked. I'm just waiting on their payment, and then those seats will not be available either or whatever. But yes, y'all, I would love to have you guys. Nah, it's 3 of them, so they good. They good. My husband actually standing there watching them run to the house, so I'm about to get ready to get off of here, guys. I truly appreciate you. I thought you was about to run home with them, babe. He's talking about sheep. Babe, you gonna say what up, though, to YouTube? Highest to lowest.
Fucking hurt me out there, man.
You said they tried to hurt
They
you?
tried to hurt me out there.
You know you too old to be playing basketball with them young ass kids.
Hey, what up, though, YouTube? What's up, everybody?
You said, what's up, everybody? Nisha wasn't here. She probably still in the bushes. Natasha not in here. She be laughing at you. But Miss Nisha probably in here. Chris say, what up, though?
What up, though? What up, though?
They make it there?
I don't know. But they good.
You gotta run home with them, baby. Oop, y'all, I done dropped y'all. My bad. Look at Nisha. She done popped out. She said, what up, though?
Hey, what up, though, Nisha? Nisha, baby.
So, Regina said, hi, your husband.
What up, though?
All right, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for entertaining me. I was seeing my comments. Y'all like, yo, where you at? Where you at? Like I said, y'all, I just been enjoying family, hanging out, chilling, relaxing, getting these kids back ready for school. We had orientation. We had to do school shopping and stuff. And I guarantee y'all, once we get home, y'all, they're going to try to hide from me and act like they not at home. But we know they at home. Vakita said, what up, your husband? He said it's 1:39 a.m. in London. Oh my goodness. You're 1:39 a.m. in London. Thank you so much for watching me all the way from London. I feel special. That's what's up. Thank you so much for the love. I truly appreciate you. Drop down in the chat, y'all. Where y'all watching me from? Where you watching me from? I want to know. And y'all, Nisha, breaking news. Your girl hit 11,900 subscribers today. So we are exactly 100 away from 12,000. And we are 8,100 away from 20,000. I'm international, baby. We outside. We outside, y'all. So thank y'all so much. I truly appreciate each and every one of y'all for rocking with me on this YouTube journey. It has been so much fun. So much fun. Let's go. Yes. Oh my goodness. We got a lot. Y'all, I don't got my seatbelt on. It's me beeping. It's me and my husband.
I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. I don't got mine on either thing. So it has been a journey, y'all. And I am loving it. They done took the scooter out. He got the scooter out.
Yeah, they not tired.
Listen, I just told them. I said, we just fed them Red Lobster. They all gonna come home and act like they so hungry.
What we about to eat?
Yep, we're gonna get them sandwiches. He talking about drink some water and go to sleep. Yes, and y'all, I dropped a whole bunch of shorts today back to back. Thank you guys so much for running my shorts up. Thank y'all so much for catching up on my videos and stuff. That's another reason why I wanted to take a break, because I wanted to make sure you guys caught up on the videos, because some of y'all was telling me like, girl, you dropping too many videos too fast, like let me catch up. So I did want to let y'all catch up on my videos or whatever. But I will be, we actually can run to Burlington, y'all. Get in the car. I need to go to Burlington. I'm so serious. Burlington closed at 11.
Hey, can we stop at the store and get some drink though?
Yeah, I want to go to Burlington. Y'all don't want to go to Burlington?
Ain't something cold to drink in the house?
Not run to Burlington. Like run. When I say run, I mean like drive to Burlington real quick.
I think it's something cold in the house.
But y'all, I wanted to make sure you guys had a chance to catch up on my videos and stuff or whatever. I thank y'all so much on entertainment you love, as well as entertainment with Yo-Yo. I'm really close to monetization on entertainment with Yo-Yo. So if you're not subscribed over there, make sure you go over there to check me out, watch my videos. If you are looking to grow your channel or whatever, make sure that you are catching up on entertainment with Yo-Yo, because I'm sharing a lot of information for you guys. I'm sharing a lot of information for you guys or whatever. Over there. I'm on live. What are you doing? I know you're not putting that cap in your mouth.
I'm getting me out my teeth.
Not with that cap.
Let me get out. What's up?
You don't throw that cap in the garbage. What's wrong with kids? Why do kids do that, y'all? Like, he is chewing on the water bottle cap. Why do they like to put stuff in their mouth? Like, no matter how old they are. Why? You say that side eye. That's all it takes sometimes. It just take that look. Mama got that look. They know. They know. Sometimes you ain't even got to speak words. They know. Here, baby. Here.
No, let me get that.
You can put that in there.
What?
You can fill that up. Put that in there.
Put it in the backyard.
They know, okay? You give them that
Put
look.
that back in the inside.
No words necessary. So, but all right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming in. I truly appreciate y'all. Y'all already know what time it is. If you rocking with your girl Yo, I need you to go ahead and drop some hearts in my chat. I love each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with your girl on this Saturday. I'll probably check in with y'all tomorrow. Hang out with you guys for a little bit and just come on here and just vibe out, y'all. That's it. That's all. All right. So I hope everyone have a great, blessed day or evening. I hope you guys have a blessed weekend. And I'm going to catch y'all later on in the next video or live stream. Bye.